I watched Django last night.
Yo, Django's one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's so fire.
It's the best movie. It has everything. It has drama, has love, it has comedy.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
I don't know how I feel about laughing at all that racism, but it makes me laugh.
Like N-word on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I told you about the scene in Hateful Eight where it's the old man is on the excuse me, Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson, who's the black guy in every movie. He's trying to talk to this old general who's sitting in a chair, and the general is like shunning him. He's like, I don't want to talk to him because you're black. So he tells this other young white racist dude, he's like, please inform that N-word that I served in the 84th Cavalry in New Orleans. And then the guy stands up and he goes, Major N-word. The general would like to inform you that he served in New Orleans. But it's just the way he stands up and he goes, Major.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
With the hard ER.
Hard. Remember when Spike Lee had a big... he was mad at Quentin Tarantino for a little bit.
Was he?
Spike Lee said, you use the N-word way too much in your movies.
I mean, I can see that.
And Quentin Tarantino was like, it's a accurate depiction of the times.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so,
but he does use it a lot.
He does, yeah.
And you can tell he enjoys writing it into the script.
He's like, I need you to say it more racist.
He's giving him notes.
You're not racist enough. What's your favorite part about Django, and what's like the saddest part about it to you?
Christoph Waltz is an unbelievable actor.
Yo, what? He was so good.
He's so good. Inglourious Bastards, he's incredible in that. But yeah, his performance is my favorite part. And then what was the other question?
Your least favorite part.
My least favorite part. When they like the graphic racism is tough.
Yeah.
Like when they pull her up remember when she's in like that looks like a casket in the middle of the field because she tried to run away.
Yeah.
And they just pull her up like by her hair and drag her across the field. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't find that particularly funny.
Yeah, that part wasn't funny. Can you turn it up? Is there any way you could turn it up? Yeah.
Would you like to start with a dad joke?
Yeah, let's do a dad joke.
Okay. What do French cows say? You're close.
Mew moo.
Moo la la.
Moo la la. Okay. I don't know why that's French.
Let's do one more.
This book is horrible.
I love dad jokes. What's a runner's favorite subject in school?
Something with math.
Geography.
Geography.
We can end on a better one than that.
It's not that bad.
Why did my Why did my brother's tooth fall out?
I don't know.
Because it was Luth. That's good content right there. That's what the other pods aren't giving you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are on the brink of 2025.
Sheesh. 1 month
And
away.
we are on the brink of nuclear war.
Whoa.
Apparently.
With Russia?
With Russia.
Damn, that would
Russia.
suck.
Yeah.
That'd be
Nuke.
ass.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Damn.
It's crazy that we're supposed to just like pretend like that's not like you wake up in the morning and you're reading the news and it's like, there's traffic on the bridge and Sabrina Carpenter's on tour and also the world could explode at any minute. You're supposed to be like, okay, time to do laundry.
Yeah, they just throw it in there nonchalantly, like it's not the biggest deal that we should be worried about.
It's crazy. I can't imagine pressing go on a nuke. Like, there's no way you're going to heaven if you do that. And you're going to die too. You know?
No, you won't.
Do you think anybody realistically will ever drop a nuke?
Yeah, we've already done it.
No, we haven't.
We did.
Common misconception. That was an atom bomb.
Was it an atom bomb, not a nuke? Okay. So
no one has ever dropped a nuclear weapon.
Oh, nukes are realer? Like they'll really shut shit down?
So if they drop a nuke in New York, that's like
They're taking shit out.
that's an easy like 20 million people dead immediately.
Yeah.
Instant. Boom.
But I think
10 million people dead immediately, and then like eventually everyone else is going to get the poison from the radiation in the area.
Yeah. I mean, but don't we live like really far away, so it's hard for places to nuke us?
We have two oceans protecting us, but I mean, once I have read like a book about it. It's something to do with our radar detection is not as good as we say it is, apparently, according to this book. And if you don't catch it, like you kind of have to catch it right away.
Yeah.
And if you don't, if the radar system doesn't catch it right away, like once it's past a certain point, you can't. It's hard. You can't like shoot it down.
That would be
once
nuts.
It's past a certain point, I guess.
So if they were like, "Yo, nukes hit New York in 10 hours." Let's say they have 5 hours. What are you doing? Are you just running? Are you just
if I have 5 hours?
5 hours. Are you just running?
Yeah, I would probably just get on a city bike.
Yeah, you can't get a car. People would be hectic.
I'd get on an e-bike and just go as far as I could.
But I would steal an e-bike from someone if I had to.
A horse would be good.
Horse?
Have I talked about on here how much I want to get a horse and just ride it around New York?
No, I don't think so. That'd be banging though.
Wouldn't that be cool if you could roll up to a bar on a horse and then you go in and you're like, "Hey man, is there anywhere I can tie up my horse?" Is that illegal?
I think you can actually have horses.
Yeah, I've seen some of these big ass dogs people have.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. You should get like a miniature pony and ride that around.
That would be so sick to have a horse in New York.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yo, what's your ETA? 10 minutes. I'm on horseback.
Why doesn't GPS have horse time? That would suck. Just dicking it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But anyways, yeah, so we're all going to die.
Wow.
Apparently. Do you think anybody will ever drop a nuke? That'd be crazy. I think also the U.S. has a 2-for-1 policy. So like if somebody nukes us, it's in our protocol or our standard operating procedures, we send 2 back.
We send 2 back, okay.
Because we're the United States of America, baby. We don't take no shit from anybody.
Yeah.
So you nuke us, we send 2 right back at you.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, exponentially, you multiply that out. They'd send 1 nuke on us, we hit them with 2. They're not just going to stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the world's over.
We're screwed.
So the first... No one's ever going to do that. I refuse to believe that anyone would ever do that.
Weapons of mass destruction.
WMD.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really worry about that type of stuff.
No, I don't either, but I find it weird that I don't ever worry about it. Because apparently it's a very real possibility, and I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, right now
I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you care?
Right now I'm scared because you keep talking about it, but yeah. Like, it's also like aliens, too. Like, they keep saying that, like, it keeps coming out like aliens are definitely real, and then we're just like, whatever.
Yeah, we're like, oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, sure.
I mean, I think we're just ruined with like crazy news stories that nothing shocks us anymore.
Yeah,
we don't know what's real, what's not.
That is really crazy. Like the news story that we saw about the lady doing working out on the plane.
Oh yeah, just doing a full. She's a influencer. I have the article here. Hold on, I'll pull it up. But she has like 9 million followers just for working out. She's some Spanish soap opera star with big kahunas. No, kahunas isn't the right word. Jambalayas.
Yeah, I think they both work. I think we get it.
What's your favorite word for breasts?
Breast? Boobies.
Boobies.
Okay. I love boobies.
Yeah, so anyway, she was on like a 9-hour flight. She just got in the middle of the aisle and started going like this. That's how girls work out, by the way. I don't think there's any like organization to it at all. I remember I lived with my cousin who's a girl, and I would just walk in to like the living room, and she'd be in there with like 2-pound weights, just going like this. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I just kind of come up with stuff. They just like move.
Yeah. To do anything, and then they always do the like the dance workout classes. They're so funny. You ever see the workout classes where they're like just twerking, like they're just doing sex stuff?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's sickening.
So
the demise of our culture.
Yeah, we're done.
You think you would have said something to the woman on the plane?
To the plane? Yes.
She's obviously hot though.
Yo, but that's so annoying. Like we're all tired. We're all like getting up and stretching. I understand, but doing like jump squats, like you have real issues. That's not cool. People know.
What if she was like, "Hey, excuse me, sir, can you help me stretch?"
I'd be like, "No." And if we were talking and stuff, and she was really nice or whatever, maybe I would do it. But no, not just because she's hot. You can't just do anything because you're hot.
True.
It's annoying.
Say it.
You can't
Loud
just
and
do
proud.
anything because you're hot. Like,
give me another example of things hot girls just do because they think they can because they're hot.
Be dumb. That's one. Like with the Sabrina Carpenter stuff, she's getting away with a lot of stuff because she's hot.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Plus, when is that shtick going to be over? Like, every female pop star is like just a huge slut. And it's like, I'm just pushing the envelope. It's like the envelope has been pushed. It's done. There's nothing you could do that's like, wow, anymore. It's everyone, I feel like, is just like, okay, here comes another bimbo.
I mean, sex sells. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
but if you really want to be different as an artist and you really want to push the envelope, you got to do something besides that, because Madonna started that in the 80s and everybody's been doing it ever since.
Yeah, but to be a pop star, you got to be hot and you got to like show skin. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
What about Lady Gaga? You think she's hot?
Yes.
I do too. I get into big fights with my friends all the time.
Yeah, I actually think Lady Gaga was good and she's crazy.
Do you know any ugly pop stars?
There is none. There probably is none. Seriously, you got to have the whole entire thing.
Let me see if I can. There's definitely male ugly musician pop stars.
Like, have you ever watched
like Dave Grohl is ugly as hell.
Like, if you watch like The Voice or like America's Got Talent, like those people are the best singers by far, but they're never going to be pop stars because they look like me.
What about Adele before
Adele?
She lost weight. She was still pretty.
Yeah, she was still pretty, and like her voice was like undeniable. So, but yeah, that's an exception, I guess. But she was hot. She was pretty. She was just.
There's got to be one ugly pop star.
A female ugly pop star.
Got to be.
It's not how it is, man. You got
Katy Perry, smoke.
Yeah, you gotta be a star, shining bright, and the star that everybody looks up to.
Well, that's not a good sign for society. If there's 0 ugly pop stars.
Would you type in Google ugly pop stars?
I just typed in pop stars, and I'll see if any of them are ugly. Billie Eilish, is she ugly? I don't even know what she looks like.
Billie Eilish has triple D's.
Gwen Stefani is. She's aight. Britney Spears, she wasn't ugly, but now she is.
You ever see her in Austin Powers? She was so hot.
But Pink,
I don't really know what she looks like, but
she looks kind of butch.
Okay.
She looks like a linebacker.
Yeah, she does. Okay.
I would say Pink is probably the ugliest pop star right now. Fergie, you can be large if you have a pretty face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not seeing any ugly. Cher? What about Cher?
Cher? I mean, I'd do it.
She's also like 80 years old. Speaking of celebrities, I was thinking as I was watching, because I've been on a movie kick. I watched American Gangster, and then I watched Django Unchained. But I was watching American Gangster, and I was mesmerized by Denzel Washington because I love him. He's my favorite actor. And I was thinking he's the one guy. He's probably the top of my list in terms of if it was published that he was like going to Diddy parties and he was up to some hullabaloo at those parties. That's a name that would kind of rock me. I would be very upset.
You would cry.
I think I would maybe shed a tear. It's either Denzel or Adam Sandler. If Adam Sandler's on the Diddy list, I don't even know if there's a point in going on. That would ruin everything, every foundation I have, all of my core beliefs out the window if Adam Sandler's on the Diddy list.
Would you be like, that stuff's not that bad?
Yeah, I'd probably try to justify it.
Yeah. I don't understand how Hugh Hefner did what he did and didn't get, you know what I'm saying? And then Diddy kind of doing the same. I mean, if he was drugging people, that's different, but you know,
also underage people.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd have to look into Hugh. If Hugh Hefner was alive right now.
Oh yeah, it was the most obvious. Like that guy's an animal.
Yeah.
Like they broke the news or like breaking news, Hugh Hefner's a perv.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't say.
If he was 60 right now, he'd be in jail. He would be in jail. Like if he was alive and like young.
He had like 3 20-year-old girlfriends in his 80s.
Yeah,
you know how crazy that is?
Yeah, no, that sounds so annoying.
How do you walk around with self-respect though as those girls? Like, come on. We're just going to pretend like they're not part of the problem?
Yeah, they are part of the problem, but they're businesswomen. They want money.
Yeah, no. I mean, like,
you know,
go ahead, go for it. But let's not act like Hugh's the only bad guy in those stories.
If you could make if you could make $500,000 a year just hanging out with an 80-year-old lady.
Just hanging out.
I
don't think they were just hanging out.
Maybe like hooking up with her, like, twice a month for $500K. I think you would do it.
Yeah, probably. But I also then wouldn't, like, I don't know, try to act like she's a bad person.
Yeah,
I wouldn't judge her. Did you see this? Oh, actually, I think you sent it to me. There's a piece of art that sold for, I think it's $6.5 million. I believe. I want to get the number. Yeah, $6.2 million at an art auction for a banana duct taped to a wall. I don't even understand what the guy bought, because obviously that banana, like, they changed the banana.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's always yellow.
Mm-hmm. It said that this was the third edition.
So what did he buy? He bought the duct tape and then he just brings his own banana?
Dang, what did he buy? I don't know. Rich people are so annoying. They're probably all friends, the people that were bidding on it.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy.
Like, that guy, if he lives in New York, he goes into that event, he spends $6.2 million to buy a banana that's duct taped to the wall, and then he goes outside and there's just rows and rows and rows of homeless people. Like, can I get $1? And he's like, no.
Yeah. he's like, nah.
He's like, get a job.
What?
He's like, you want a banana? I'll give you this banana. This is a $6.2 million banana. Go ahead and sell it.
I can't make sense of it. I mean, I'm not like, I'm obviously not a billionaire, but like, maybe if I was a billionaire, I'd be like, you know what? I think that's a good idea. I support like this guy like going crazy. But with that being said,
oh, show and tell. Oh,
me and Billy are selling this $13 million. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If that banana goes for $6 million,
a banana and an orange,
and they're attached beautifully.
What?
That's crazy. Let's see.
We got to tape it to a wall, though.
Look at this.
Oh man, that's exquisite.
13 mil.
That is a beautiful piece of art right there.
Hit us up, the Adventures of Billy and Clyde podcast.
Holy smokes.
We got this for you, okay? We're breaking all of the art rules here. This is nature.
So abstract.
I think so too.
Uh-huh.
You think 13 mil? You think we should make it more?
I think started at 13
mil. This starts at 13 mil, and then it goes up from there. This is great art.
I would also like to introduce my piece of art that I worked on today.
Okay.
I'm thinking like 5 mil. It's a can of LaCroix.
How much is in it?
But hold on, watch this. Boom. Now that is a $6 million piece of art right there.
Okay.
There's still a little bit left in. So, it's like it's like mysterious, like
it's 20 mil
for sale. Wait, I don't think we can. We just hold them up. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Adventures of Billy and Clyde art.
For 20 mil, 13 mil,
you can get
5 mil.
Yeah, we'll package them together for a discount. We'll say $18 million. You can 18 mil, both of them.
Start.
The bidding starts now. Leave a comment to bid on our art.
I think this is good. I think that's gonna work. This is amazing art.
I can't believe it. Yeah. I was thinking, like, do you think, I don't know if like billionaires come into contact with homeless people ever, but that's got to be a wild experience for like a Jeff Bezos to walk past a homeless person and just like, because it's almost like if Jeff Bezos gives a homeless guy $5, that feels almost more insulting than not giving him anything in a way.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna give something, you can afford to give that guy at least like $500. And give him a really good week.
It's really sad.
How do you rationalize that in your head? Just walking past people who have like children and are homeless, and you have enough money to buy a continent if you want to.
Yeah. You could just like,
and you're just like, nah.
The money you made talking to him, you could change his entire life.
It's great. I'm not trying to like advocate for socialism or anything, but that's just got to be a wild experience in the brain for ultra rich guys.
Have you ever seen the video when Jeff Bezos goes into like a FedEx factory and he's like talking to this guy, And so he talks to him for maybe like 45 seconds, and they have a side by side of how much the worker's making versus how much he's making. So
in those 45 seconds,
yeah, in the 45 seconds, he made like $30,000, and the guy only made like $4. I mean, I understand that, but it's the amount of money that they have is sickening. I don't need that much money. I don't want that much money.
It can't be good.
No,
the love of money is the root of all evil, they say.
There's a Canadian billionaire that's like getting in trouble right now for like underage things. Like it's just not. No one should have.
Yeah,
that
you
much money.
You got to get bored so easily that you just end up doing criminal stuff.
Yeah, no one should have that much money. Because like because like you don't get any more dopamine. Like your dopamine and you have that much money is gone. What do? You already have done everything. You're not doing it.
There's only certain people. It's hard, you know. It's hard to decide whether or not you want to be a capitalist or something else. Yeah. Capitalism seems like the best option.
It does. Makes us more free.
It gives people motivation, but then, you know, it is sickening to think of how rich some of these guys are.
Yeah. They need to.
I think it's on them. I think I'm too good a person to ever allow myself to get that rich. Like, there's no way if I had $1 billion that I wouldn't just like give my friends millions.
Yeah,
because I'd be like, I don't want all this. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, you can't do anything. And
I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you're just saying that. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was negotiating a contract as like an NFL quarterback, I'm pretty sure I would take like a huge pay cut to just try to win championships.
Yeah,
I'm almost positive. And people are gonna try to tell me I'm not that good of a guy. I think I am. I think I am that good a guy.
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't take like a $5 million pay cut, $10 million pay cut when you're already making like. You can either make like $50 million and at the expense of your team, and maybe you can't sign as many good players and your team's not going to be as good, or you can make $35 million. But that's just your football salary, by the way. You can still do commercials and endorsements and make money that way. You're telling me you wouldn't just take $15 million less to win? I would. I absolutely would.
The reason I wouldn't do it is because they wouldn't take pay cuts for you.
I don't care. Life's too short. Life's too short to be like, oh, they wouldn't do it for me. Yeah, so what? Well, they're not as good at guys as I am. How about that?
Okay.
It's called laying up treasures in heaven.
I wouldn't do that. I need my bread. You know, especially.
I think you would.
Maybe. I probably would.
I think you would give. You're a generous soul.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give to the rich NFL. That's dead.
Yeah. Well, the salary cap exists, so you can't just ignore it.
But damn, we kind of breezed by Sabrina Carpenter. I think that's a click. Do you see the stuff that Sabrina Carpenter's been doing?
I saw the video you sent me. She's a naughty little lady.
Naughty little lady. She's giving head to microphones when there's kids there.
I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
I know. She's their idol, and she's just like getting on her knees.
Can't you just sing? How old is she?
Can't you just sing?
How old is Sabrina Carpenter?
I don't know.
I never heard of this girl until like a month ago. Now all of a sudden everybody won't shut up about her. She's 25 years old.
I guess she's been famous for a long time. I think she was a Disney girl.
But there was some story about her, like she rented out a church to make a music video, and then the priest who allowed it got fired, which I like that a lot. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, dog.
It was a dirty video.
Dirty ass video.
Yeah, like what are you doing, brother?
Is that why he got fired, or did he take money from her or something?
So he got fired for that, and then they started investigating him, and he like gave like the stuff with Mayor Adams, like the money. He was like involved with that stuff too.
Oh yeah, I guess that's not a huge surprise.
Yeah, so he got fired for that.
Yeah, Sabrina. Yeah, she's in a church like I don't know. She's winking at me, all seductive, like at Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Emmunication Parish. Do you ever go to mass?
Mass,
the Catholic mass.
Yeah, I did. I actually loved it because I went to a black church, and it'd be like 4 hours long. I went to mass and we were done. I was like, oh, we can go home now. Like we can leave. So yeah, it was cool. It was boring. It was corny.
So mad corny and boring. It feels like a play, because you know how they have those like call and response thing. Like the priest says like, "Peace be unto you," and then everyone in unison is supposed to be like, "And you." Yeah. But like if you don't, like I'm not Catholic, so I don't know my lines. So you just feel like an idiot because you don't know, because everyone else just starts saying their lines and you don't know what to say.
Yeah, and that mass, like
there's like a way you're supposed to leave too. like by row.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. Have you ever been to like a black church?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's mad fun.
The songs that they sing in mass are so whack compared to the black churches.
Yeah,
it's nuts. Like,
because black church is like a concert almost.
Yeah.
Where like they're trying to get the vibes up and they're trying to get everybody to praise Jesus with your whole heart. But yeah, the Catholic mass is like a cappella. Oh,
yeah, it's so bad.
I think it's designed to be like scary. The Catholic Church is kind of built around fear and scaring you.
What do you think about the like huge mega church that they pass people out? They're like, whoa.
Oh, they like
person like goes out,
speak in tongues. And stuff.
Yeah, speaking in tongues.
That's kind of cool. I do like a church with like a little bit of a wrinkle.
Yeah,
like something like that. Like not just reading the scriptures and saying a sermon and then praying. I like when there's like baptism Sunday, like that's fun.
Yeah,
but that's a small wrinkle. So the idea of just having like, all right, welcome to church. Before we get into the scriptures, we're gonna cast out a few demons. That's fun.
Yeah. I think honestly, because like I've been to like intense churches where things are like really getting going. I really like. I think if people are like, if the pastor's like boom and this guy's falling and he's like boom and that guy's falling, he points to me, like I might have to fall out. You know what I'm saying? I might hit the ground and be like, Lord, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like I don't put it
past that's myself. What a good Christian would do. How about at the end of church when they always like the pastor's always like he's trying to pray for everybody. And he's like, all right, everybody bow your head, close your eyes. And now with no one looking around, I just want you to come to the front. If you've been sinning a lot lately, you've been doing some really embarrassing things.
Yeah.
If you've been cheating on your wife, no one's looking around. Just throw your hand up. Come on up to the front. We're gonna pray for you. Meanwhile, everybody in the congregation is like this. Like, dude, nobody's closing their eyes. I'm not falling for that. Nice freaking try. I'm not exposing myself in front of all these believers.
They're like, Shelly, I knew it. And Allie, get up there. Go ahead.
Anybody who genuinely thinks everybody's eyes are closed is an idiot.
Yeah. No.
You're getting caught there. You're getting exposed.
I was talking to my girl because she like grew up in the church and stuff, and like her parents are like, we were talking about like me and her parents. I was like, yeah. She was like, do you like believe in like God and the Lord? I was like, yeah, for sure. She's like, do you know the Bible? And I was like, I know enough. And then she was like, name some people. I started naming some people. Like I named like Abraham. I named Job, David. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, do you know anything about Solomon? I was like, no. Tell me a little bit about Solomon. She started talking. I was like, oh, I know Solomon and Gomorrah. I was like, oh, I'm so glad.
That reminds me, one time I was having kind of a similar conversation with a girl, and I was like, do you know anything? I go, what are the 10 commandments? And she goes, the right to bear arms.
Oh.
I was like, close. You're so cute. Close. But no, you talked about Solomon before. He was like the richest man in the Bible.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
That was you. I remember having this conversation with you.
Yeah, that was my brother.
That was your brother, but
I
you still knew who he was.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Bible. I was just there looking at people, and my mom used to let me bring games in, so I used to play games on my phone.
My mom used to have a candy bag that I would always scour through during.
Did you have like Bible study? Like, did you go off with like other kids, or did you stay in for the whole?
Yeah,
thing?
There was like Sunday school. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
we used to do that.
Yeah, my church didn't have that.
You just had to sit through the whole sermon?
Were in it. Yeah.
Dang, that's kind of tough as like a 7-year-old.
Oh
my church had like wood pews too, so it was like mad uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was so bad.
But the one cool thing about church is everything's funnier in church. It's like being in a library. Like when something just kind of funny happens, but you're not allowed to laugh, it just becomes 10 times funnier. Like a fart in church is the ultimate fart. It's the ultimate funny fart.
So good.
Yeah.
And you're in there with your brothers too. She was probably amazing.
Me and my brother had some good times. I remember one time there was this crazy bald guy who used to always sit in the front, and he would always take notes during the sermon. But he was like always scratching every area of his body with his pen.
Oh, okay.
Like all the time. So one time he was like scratching his head with his pen. And I looked at my brother. I was like, what the hell is he doing? And my brother's like, he's drawing hair on his head.
You guys did die.
We were laughing for like 10 minutes at that.
Yeah.
I love laughing in church.
Another thing that was like, when did you stop going to church consistently? How old?
I still go. I wouldn't say consistently anymore, but after college.
Yeah,
because we went every Sunday.
Yeah, I don't want to like say anything bad, but it was definitely a crazy time when you're in church when you're a kid and like you start like going through puberty.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, what is happening right now?
It's
like,
really hard to worship.
Yeah,
with,
you're
certain
like
things happening.
Yeah. And there's grown woman in there, like, and you're just like get like really distracted. Yeah, that was a tough time.
Yeah,
that's tough. You really that's when you really get tested.
In church.
Yeah, around 15, 16.
I know. I like church though. Now I like it. I used to hate it, but I think my church growing up was just quite boring.
Yeah, it was whack. Yeah,
but now it's kind of fun. Now I have a black preacher.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's banging.
Yeah,
you get the word.
Yeah, he's got rhythm. He speaks in rhyme sometimes, and he always sets up his sentences with like a cool phrase. Like he's always like, "Check this," or like, "Hear this."
Yeah.
Or "Stay with me on this, folks." Stuff like that. He always sets it up real nicely, and then he punches you with the word.
The last time I went to church though was a while ago. I couldn't believe how much they brought the. What is it? The money that the
offering plate?
I couldn't believe how much they brought it by. They brought it by, like everyone gave their bread the first time. They kept bringing it by. And then the guy comes back by with a Cash App QR code.
No way.
I was like, oh. It was like a big, I think it was like Christmas. I was like, oh, no, or Easter.
That's a big time for them.
They were trying to rake it in.
That's a big time. You know what else kind of annoys me but when I go to church is I feel like every preacher like tries to do comedy during their sermon, and they always get easy laughs because it's church and everyone wants to give the preacher the benefit of the doubt for every stupid little joke he makes. They're all trying to be funny up there, and it kind of annoys me.
If you wanted to be a comedian that did church circuits, you'd be rich.
Me specifically? Anybody.
Yeah.
That audience is ripe.
Yeah. You all you have to do is you have to do a tape. You send in 10 minutes, send it to one of the million churches in America. They would have you.
There's also so much comedy in the Bible. Like,
so much
you could make jokes about.
So much you can make jokes about.
And it's funny because like every preacher I feel like wants to be a comedian, and then all these comedians like they want to be like, it's like they lecture a lot.
Yeah.
They're like trying to be interesting and make points and stuff.
It's kind of like the same thing.
Ass backwards.
Yeah, like Dave Chappelle, he's kind of like, he's kind of like preachy a little bit.
A little bit, but he's earned the right, I feel like.
Yeah.
It annoys me when you see like newer comics at our level, trying to be like insightful and give their expert opinion on the happenings of the world. What my favorite thing is when like there's like a major news story and then a comic will write some stupid bit about it, and then this is like a week later, like say it's about Trump getting shot, and it's like a week later the comic's on stage and he goes, so did you guys hear Trump got shot?
Yeah.
That forces the audience to be like, yep. Yeah, we saw that. Tell us your stupid little joke about it. What are your pet peeves in comedy?
My pet peeves in comedy. When people laugh after their own punchlines, like to sell it. I hate that.
That's Chappelle.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
people
like
have
little tricks that they like start laughs. The laughter for the crowd.
Yeah. I hate that.
After you tell a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, because they'll be like, I hate it when I go home and or I hate it when people tell me I'm like worthless or I'm ugly. It's like, Mom.
Yeah,
it's always Mom.
You hate that.
I don't know if I explained that right, but another pet peeve I have is when comics yell at the audience for not being a good audience.
Yeah,
they're like, you guys. For some reason, they always bring up their butthole. They're always like, you guys have tight buttholes. Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with laughing.
Sometimes it works though, but
I guess, but still, it annoys me every time. Yeah. You guys need to loosen up your buttholes. Well, maybe you should be funnier, or maybe it's none of your business the looseness of their butthole, and maybe that actually has nothing to do with how much you laugh. What's the idea there? That do gay guys have like the best sense of humor? It just doesn't make any sense, Clyde. Are you excited for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I'm so excited for Thanksgiving.
It's my favorite holiday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Actually, Christmas is probably my favorite.
You like Christmas? I don't really like
Thanksgiving is partly because the NFL sucks now, and partly because my Thanksgiving tradition is no longer.
Why?
For family reasons.
Oh, you guys broke up family-wise? People get mad at each other? People got mad?
Something like that, yeah.
Money?
Huh?
Money? Is it money?
No, it's not money.
Okay.
People, people die, people come, they go.
Yeah,
so now the host isn't the host anymore. So you gotta go. You gotta get a new location for the holidays.
Yeah. Dang.
I'm always interested in how couples decide where they're going for the holidays. Like I feel big. I'm kind of hoping my wife has like no family at all, so I can just go to my family. Like I can't imagine Christmas not going to my parents' house.
Yeah. You'd have to sacrifice. You had to sacrifice one, either Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Thanksgiving I'll sacrifice at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a tremendous holiday.
Yeah, I love Thanksgiving. Everyone gets together. Everyone's happy. There's food. Do you do anything to help with like anything during Thanksgiving? Like while people, I don't do
zero.
I go to sleep after I eat. That's it.
The best part of Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving nap.
Yeah,
is excellent.
I feel so bad too. Every year I'm like, damn, I should like at least put my plate away. But
I do that. You don't put your plate away.
I do, but I'm like, I feel like I should help, like cook or like clean, but I just don't, and I can't. Not even that, Do
you tell us any good stories?
Yeah. I'm great.
There you go.
Great.
That's part of it. The camaraderie of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in Thanksgiving. I'm the guy. I'm the go-to guy when it comes to yeah with my family. Cause if it some happens where the prayer ends up on me, it's gonna be some sparks flying in there.
Didn't you pray on stage one time?
No. Oh yeah. I had a joke. Yeah, I prayed for the first time in a long time, and I was really rusty at it, so it was bad. So I was like cursing and stuff like that during the prayer. Yeah.
I want to talk to God, but I'm afraid because we ain't spoken so long. Jesus, walk with me. He says the N-word a lot in that song.
Yeah.
My only critique. One note I have for you, Kanye, stop saying the N-word. So it sucks when it's like part of the chorus.
Yeah, because you guys don't know.
It's hard to vibe to it.
When songs come on and there's N-words, Billy says brother.
I think that's good.
I don't see the problem with that. Now you know, brother. Yeah.
I asked you several pods ago if there was any other substitute you'd have me use, and you didn't have anything.
Yeah, I just think that you should maybe.
So I should just not listen to that music? I mean, I'm fine with that. If you want to take away, that's fine.
Nah, you can listen
I can still listen to Eminem because he's white and he don't say it.
Yeah.
That's all I really care about. Kanye I would miss.
So when you think about Thanksgiving, what food do you think about? 3 things. Go now.
Turkey. Stuffing, and this it's like green bean casserole, but they got like the flakes on top.
Yeah,
and the cream in there.
That's good.
So good.
Love green bean casserole.
What about you? Three Thanksgiving foods. Go.
Turkey, stuffing, collard greens.
Collard greens.
Y'all don't got collard greens at your Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's so good, bro.
Really? What are collard greens?
They're just green. I don't know what they are. But they taste good when you mix them with the yams. Y'all don't even have yams, do y'all? Candy
no,
yams?
we have yams.
You have candy yams? Okay. Yeah. You got mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese? It's not a staple, but I think we'll have it.
You got mashed potatoes?
Of course.
Okay.
Gravy.
Damn, I'm hungry. I can't wait.
And then we usually have like 3 different pies.
Yeah.
Pecan pie? That's my favorite pie.
Pecan pie, yeah. Sweet potato pie.
What?
Yeah, it's basically just pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet potato pie?
Yeah. It's so good. It's incredible.
I guess there is that song. Sweet potato pie and a shut my mouth. But it's just pumpkin pie.
I'm excited for greens, beans, tomatoes, lambs.
Are collard greens a black food?
I think so, yeah. There's
so you might say they're colored greens?
Colored greens. Okay. We'll take it.
It's interesting that like there's black foods. Like why do you guys
because of slavery
have different taste buds?
It's not taste buds. If you want to really get into it, it's because of slavery, and
there has to be some reason that you guys like specific types of foods that we don't like.
It's because of slavery. We had to eat like scraps and stuff.
So you grew to like it?
So no, we made it good.
Well, that just goes to show you if you want to eat healthy, you just got to stick with it, and then eventually your body will be like, "This is good. I like this."
That's not what it is. We made it good.
Grits? You did not make grits good. You got a long way to go on grits.
Grits are incredible.
Grits are
I
good.
love grits.
It's just slop. It's prison food.
Grits are so fucking good.
What is a grit?
You never had good grits before. That's what it is.
What is it?
It's
you don't even know what the ingredients are to your foods. I say, what are collard greens? You go, they're greens. Grits. Yeah, grits.
They're green. What's romaine lettuce?
It's lettuce. It's a type of lettuce.
Okay.
But it's not called a grit. There's no grit plant. Is there?
It's oats.
It's just oats.
Yeah, it's oats. It's like oatmeal. It's the same exact thing, basically.
That's not good. Nobody would.
It's incredible. You got to have the salt, the pepper. You got to have the American cheese, and you got to have the butter. In the salt and pepper. You
American
don't know
cheese and oatmeal?
Yeah. Ew. Listen, Billy, you've never had good grits. That's what it is. You never had good grits. You had some old fucking backdoor Jersey dirty.
I honestly don't think I've ever had grits, but because it sounds gross.
No, okay.
It honestly sounds like prison food.
No, it's the best thing ever. Some grits with some sausages and some eggs, and the eggs are kind of runny.
So it can't. So I get it now. It's like a base. You need other stuff.
Yeah. You need other stuff.
You need eggs.
Your sausage, really. You need meat.
And you guys like to put hot sauce on it too, right?
No. Okay.
You don't?
No. Come on. No,
I swear you guys like putting hot sauce on your grits.
No, dude. No.
I think there's some people that like doing that.
Grits is a breakfast food, dude.
Yeah, so are eggs, and people put hot sauce on eggs.
White people do.
Black people do too.
No, they don't.
Black people like hot sauce way more than white people.
That's not true.
That's absolutely true.
No, it's not.
Oh, there's no way that's not true.
Well,
absolutely.
On what?
Anything. I guarantee you that black people consume more hot sauce per capita than white people.
This is false.
You can fact check me on that.
This is false. We're gonna put a poll up.
I would love to. Can you put a live poll up right now? Who likes
a live poll up? Like on what?
Instagram.
On Instagram. People aren't looking at my story today.
Why not? Not entertaining enough today? It's funny because if anybody out there follows Clyde was trying to give me a like an education on how to use Instagram. One of the things he says is he goes, you can only put one story up a day, which is hilarious if you follow Clyde because you guys all know this dude puts like 8 stories up per day.
It depends on the day.
Sure, but a lot of days you put mega stories.
Put 8 stories up, and I restrain myself from not putting more up. But I'm trying to chill though.
How much interaction do you get on your stories? People like responding all the time.
Yeah.
People never respond to my stories.
Yeah, because you don't put anything respondable. You make statements.
So who do you think you are talking to me like that?
You don't try to be funny on your story. Very rarely. Most of your stuff is just like straightforward stuff.
True.
That's what it is.
Nobody likes a guy who's always trying to be funny.
Like the pumpkin thing that got reactions.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple.
The pumpkin thing got reactions.
Yeah. No, all negative. All people like checking up on me.
Like how gay are you?
It was like you're gay. It was either like you're gay or like are you okay?
Yeah.
Those were the only 2 reactions I got.
Did you see that? So I know you saw this, but so the tallest girl and the shortest girl, they met.
Yeah, that tall girl was ugly.
Yo, you hear her voice?
I didn't know.
Yo.
How tall was she?
Over 7 feet tall.
Yikes.
Yeah, she couldn't even walk right, and she's with the shortest person in the world.
Who's what? 3 something?
2.
2
feet. Yeah, it was crazy. She was like, the 7 feet girl was like, "You're cute." And he's like, "Yeah, you too." It was crazy. What a crazy thing.
2 foot tall is crazy, dude.
I wouldn't want to be 7 feet tall.
No, I wouldn't either, for sure. Well, I mean, what would you rather be? Would you rather be 8 foot tall, or as a man, what would you rather be? 8 foot tall or 4 foot tall?
4 foot tall, bro.
For real?
Yeah, bro. 8 foot tall. At first though, it would hurt, and everyone is just looking at you constantly. You can't do normal things.
Okay, fine. Would you rather be 7 foot, or 4'10"? You're not playing in the NBA.
Yeah, I think I'd be 4'10", bro.
No,
I mean, not, well, I guess not. Yeah, I'd rather be 7 foot tall. Yeah, I'd be 7 foot tall over 4'10". But I have a friend that's 7 feet tall. He's in the subway like this, bro.
I know.
The whole subway ride, he's in the subway like this.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
People are probably always putting him to work too.
Yeah, but one thing.
But the 4 foot guys get put to work. Like if there's a small space, if you drop your pen in a small space, you're like, hey, midget, go get it.
I'm like, grab that for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
like, okay.
there's bad things, but so my friends, he's 7 feet tall. Well, he makes it a point to go up to people that are like 6'6" and like stand over them to make them feel short.
I hate it when guys are taller than me.
Yeah,
because I'm like kind of tall. So when I meet a guy that's taller than me, I go hide in the bathroom. I don't like being around that guy. Get him out of here.
Crazy.
But yeah, I do. When I remember when I was like a freshman in high school, and I was like, I just hit my growth spurt, so I was probably 6'2", like an inch shorter than I am now, and I was real worried that I was going to keep growing because I was like, I don't want to be any taller than this.
Yeah, you don't want to be like.
I don't want to be like a freak.
Yeah. They look like freaks. Like when I see someone that's like 6'8", I'm like, bro, you look very uncomfortable and out of place right now. Like some of them look cool, but like I'm like, bro, it's too much. You
have to go to special stores to buy all of your clothes.
Yeah, you're shot out.
Can you imagine flying in an airplane? Ooh, as a 6'8" man or a 7-foot man?
Mm-mm.
No bueno.
Yeah. So if you're over 6'6",
kill yourself.
Oh, whoa! I hate you. So you see the NFL robberies, like so Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce got their houses robbed while they weren't there.
Really?
Yeah. Which is crazy. I think that I don't understand how they don't have better security.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't feel that bad for him.
You don't feel that bad for him? Someone's going into their house, that's petrifying.
Yeah, but they're not there.
Yeah, but what if they were? What if they go in and they are there?
Didn't that happen? That's what happened to Sean Taylor, right?
Yeah, that's what happened to Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
That's what happens. What if they are there? So like they need, what I was thinking, this is going to sound crazy. Okay. So you got to have like a air taxi to get you to your crib, like a zip line, or you have a gate that only you have access to open, like a big gate, and in your front yard you let a cheetah out.
A cheetah's a good idea. The zip line is crazy.
I mean,
what happens when you come home from the grocery store? You have to get up, like you have to hold your bags and zip line with your bags.
Yeah. So some way you gotta have like, cause I don't know if dogs will work, cause dogs aren't really vicious, and you don't want vicious dogs like around. So I'm saying you gotta get a cheetah. That way, like you shouldn't be able to walk in your premises.
Yeah, I do like the idea of having wild animals to guard your house. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was rich. And also, the zip line might be growing on me because it'd be really cool to like just zip line into your living room.
Yeah,
like your wife's chilling watching reality TV, and then you just come.
Yeah. and
plop right down on the couch, grab the remote, change the channel to something cool.
And if you're away, you know, like and then when you come back, you're just like, yo, you get a zookeeper, like, yo, I need you to get this cheetah because I'm coming home for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But what about like the cheetahs? I guess you gotta like train them to not bite you.
No. The cheetah is a wild animal.
Doesn't that scare you to have a cheetah on your property?
No, you don't go outside because you have the only way to get to your house.
Oh, I see. It's all you have the zip line and the cheetah, so that you just I see. What you're saying.
Yeah. So like but only you can work the zip line. So you're unrobbable if you have a cheetah in your yard.
That's actually a really good idea. Now that I think about it,
you got to get a cheetah.
Yeah, you have like a cheetah, a tiger, and a lion. You have like you just basically your front lawn is like Africa. Yeah. And then you just zip line right over it.
Yeah, you got to zip line, take an air taxi, or you can drive in. But like it's like very like like you have to have like certain things. You got to have like maybe 2 clickers to get.
What
your
about
car
a moat? A moat, it seems like a lost art. Why don't people have moats anymore?
Because people would just go over it.
Yeah, but that's like a whole nother. That makes the robbery a lot harder. If you have to. That was crazy.
A moat with alligators.
A moat with gators in it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Forget your stupid ADT alarm system.
Yeah, get
some gators.
That's what I'm saying.
Gators in a moat.
That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna do it.
Get that 7'2" girl. Have her roam the property.
I would kick her in her knee.
Ew.
And she'd be gone.
That's really unfortunate. I feel bad for that girl. Kind of a tough life. You know?
Yeah, it's a horrible life. I mean, let's not say it's a horrible life because we don't know.
We don't know her. We don't know what she's been through. We don't know where she's going.
She could be chilling.
Girls,
they're saying that.
Don't do this story.
Go ahead. So they're saying that girls they don't like bachelorette parties as much. So the girls don't like bachelorette parties as much. So they're saying that girls are now opting to take solo trips before their marriage, and my girl's not going on a solo trip. before.
Don't you think that's better than a bachelorette party?
Nah,
I don't. If you get more than like 5 girls in a room, nothing good happens. That's my theory.
I need witnesses. If anything, there needs to be witness there. You're not just going anywhere because I don't know what you're doing.
I would prefer her take a solo trip.
A solo trip, would you?
Yeah. Then she just thinks about me the whole time.
Okay. Hopefully she's thinking about you and not fucking Esteban.
Yeah, but she's gonna do that even if her girls are with her. No.
You think? Nah, that's why you
I don't
gotta
think
send your sister.
Girls are so like wrapped into the idea that men are evil that I think they would just let their friends do whatever because they'd be like, it's okay. He's probably doing the same. They'd all be like, he's probably doing the same thing. Like, there's no way that a girl would rat.
Yeah. So if your girl was like, I'm sorry, but we were 6 of us. We had a Saturday night. Susie got male strippers. What would you do?
That doesn't really bother me, I get, because those guys are all gay. Male strippers are gay. And like, I know she's not. If I'm about to marry her, there's no way that's the type of girl who's gonna like run off with a male stripper.
Yeah, but like, what if this male stripper just has a crazy dong that she's like never seen before? Like, I'm talking about like one that goes down to his knees. My baby girl wouldn't do it for her. She would care about the size of his heart. Yeah, okay.
That's the type of woman I'm into.
Yeah, same.
Who cares about a crazy big piece?
Yeah. You ever been like jealous, like, or think your girl's like hooking up with someone?
Yeah.
I feel like our minds immediately go to like, oh, this guy is fucking got an 18-inch dongy dong and he's going crazy. And really, it's probably.
I tell you what annoys me more though is their gay best friend. Not even like in a sexual way, but I don't like. There's something about like the male to male bond where it's like, I know you're gossiping with her and that doesn't sit right by me. She's allowed to do that with her girlfriends because that's what girls do, and that's the way God made them. That's fine, but the gay guys, you're out there breaking the bro code when you're gossiping. Just because you're gay, that doesn't mean you get to talk about me with my girl behind my back.
I don't think you're doing your job good enough. I use the gay friend to my advantage. I think the bro code is still there, low key. I really do.
Well, you're being fooled.
To a certain point.
It's not there. There's no bro code with the gay guy.
No.
You think there is?
I mean, I've been in
like it's her best friend.
Yeah, best friend.
She's talking smack with him, and it's about you. And gay guys hate like straight alpha dudes like us. For some reason, I don't know why they hate us, but they do.
But what's up with the tennis ball before we get out of here? You just have it?
Yeah, it's just in the office, and it's really, tennis balls are just, they de-stress me.
Okay, I got you. All right, we're gonna do.
What I
mean? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes.
Okay.
And you are gonna throw it right in my hand, and I'm gonna catch it.
Say no more.
You gotta tell me when you're throwing it though.
Okay, I'll just
say. Actually, I should feel it.
I'll say now to when I'm throwing it.
Say now. Take a beat. Throw it. It has to be in my hand though.
Now, throw.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Now. Right, that hit you right in the palm. Did it not?
No, it hit my wrist.
It hit you right in the palm. Bad athlete alert.
Well, okay, so we got one more episode before the end of the year. Clips are coming.
Thanks for coming. Season 2 is going to knock your socks off.
Yeah, we're going to get lit.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole different show. We may even be in a different location.
For some of it. This is good, but I don't know.
But there's going to be like, it's not just going to be us talking.
Yeah. We're going to
be like monkeys and zip lines. And
yeah, we're going to do more.
All kinds of crazy stuff. All right, thanks, kids.
All right, thanks, guys.
God bless you and your loved ones. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good Thanksgiving.